my, your, his, her. This is the possessive pronouns in English. Now it's the time to learn them in French. Possessive adjectives in French are a little bit more complicated than in English. For example, in English, it's enough to say my, but in French, we use, instead of my, we can use mon, ma, and me. When we have this change, it depends on the gender and number. For example, I say my neighbor is annoying. If I'm talking about masculine neighbor, I will say mon voisin est ennuyant. But if I am saying neighbor for feminine, I will say ma voisine est ennuyeuse. Now, if I am talking about plural, my neighbors, either masculine or feminine. Plural, it will be mes voisins sont ennuyants. Now, your for singular, as the same of my, can be ton, ta, tes. This will depend gender of and number. Your father is handsome. Ton père est beau. Now, your mother is feminine, so I will say ta mère est belle. Your parents are beautiful, so tes parents sont beaux. For he, his, or her, the same, we use son, ou sa, ou ses. Only depend on the gender and number of the object. For example, his son is kind. Son, it's masculine, so I will use son fils est gentil. Now, her son. Here, don't matter his or her. We are talking about son. If son, it's masculine, so I will use son. Now, I will use his, but Dora is feminine. So instead of using son, on that case, I will use sa. Sa fille est gentille. His Dora, her Dora, usually sa because Dora is feminine. Now, for the plural, his children are kind, ses enfants, or her children are kind, ses enfants, because children here is plural. So I will always use ses. Our, in French, it looks like this. Notre ou nos. Here we don't have masculine, feminine. We have only singular and plural. So, our neighborhood is quiet. Singular neighborhood. Notre quartier est calme. Now, our neighborhoods are quiet. Nos quartiers sont calmes. Your for the plural, it could be votre if the object is singular, or vos if the object is plural. Your house is big. Votre maison est grande. Now your houses are big. Vos maisons sont grandes. And we finish with their. Their, as always, depends on number. If it is singular, leur, plural, leur with S. Their car is new. Leur voiture est nouvelle without S. Now their cars are new. Leur with S. Leurs voitures sont nouvelles. Here is important point that we have to know about those cases. We use my friend. For masculine is mon ami. For feminine it's ma amie. But because here we have, if I will put ma with ami, ma finish with a and ami starts with a, and here we have two vowels, so what I will do, I will change ma by mon even if I'm talking about feminine. So if my friend feminine, I won't say ma ami, I will say mon ami.